Hello everyone, welcome to Learn ReactJS for Frontend Development by CodeChef. So far, we've learnt about modern JavaScript concepts like ES6 features and array methods, which helps make our code more cleaner and more efficient. Now, we'll look at where this knowledge is actually used. So, in this lesson, we'll be looking at what is React, why it was created, and how it helps us build dynamic user interfaces. So let's begin. So after getting familiar with ES6 essentials and array methods in JavaScript, let us finally begin learning how we can code using React. So far in this course, you have learned JavaScript fundamentals, ES6 features, and important array methods. React is the next step, where all of this knowledge comes together to build dynamic front-end applications. So what is React? React is a JavaScript library used to build user interfaces. It was created by Facebook, now Meta, to make web applications faster, more interactive, and easier to manage. So what does React do? React automatically updates the user interface whenever data changes. There is no need to reload the entire page. React keeps the UI in sync with the data. So why was React needed? Before React, developers had to manually update the DOM using JavaScript. This approach was slow, hard to scale, and often caused the UI to go out of sync. So how does React solve this problem? React breaks the UI into reusable components. It updates only the parts of the page that actually change, which improves performance and keeps code clean. Virtual DOM. React uses Virtual DOM, which is a lightweight copy of the real DOM. React compares changes and updates only what's necessary, making applications faster. React was created at Facebook to fix a notification bug where the UI showed incorrect unread counts. This led to the development of React, which was released publicly in 2013. Today, React is used by companies like Instagram, WhatsApp, Airbnb, Uber, and Netflix. This makes React an important skill for modern front-end developers. So all this while when we told real DOM, virtual DOM, let's understand what DOM is. The DOM, or Document Object Model, is how the browser represents a web page. It follows a tree-like structure where elements have parent and child relationships. Traditional JavaScript directly manipulates the DOM, which can be slow. ReactDOM acts as a bridge using the virtual DOM to improve performance. React organizes the UI into a component tree. Each component has a clear structure, making updates predictable and efficient. So to learn React comfortably, you should already know JavaScript, ES6 features, and array methods. If needed, CodeChef provides lessons to revise these concepts. So what's next? Now that you understand what React is and why it exists, we are ready to move ahead. In the next lesson, we'll start with JSX and begin writing React user interfaces. So that wraps up our introduction to React. If you really want to make sure your foundations in React are strong, or if you want to brush up on ES6 essential and modern JavaScript array methods, make sure to head over to the CodeChef platform and try out the practice problems yourself. That's where the real learning happens. That was it for this lesson, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.